As we embark on the, as you embark on the next phase of your journey, keep this in mind and be gentle with those around you and fight for those who cannot defend themselves and love all as if they were part of you, because they are. I always tell my girls, we fulfill our potential by helping others fulfill theirs. The second quote I have in my room is from Austrian philosopher and neurologist Viktor Frankl. In his book titled Man's Search for Meaning, he wrote, "Between the stimulus and the response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom." End quote. This means that even though sometimes we don't have control of what happens in the world around us, we always have the choice to react to it and how we react to it, even in the most adverse circumstances. That right there, I believe, is the most basic form of freedom and one of the hardest to make good on, choosing how to react to a stimulus. The way we exercise that freedom says so much about us and it speaks of what is in our hearts. The consequences of our words and actions are powerful and can build or destroy. Therefore, be responsible with this gift. Exercise patience and empathy, and you will soon find out that what you do unto others finds its way back to you. And lastly, this is one of my favorite quotes. It comes from a young American poet, not much older than you. Her name is Amanda Gorman. She's a Youth National Poet Laureate. She writes, "The new dawn blooms as we free it, for there is always light, if only we are brave enough to see it, if only we are brave enough to be it." End quote. The reason why I love this poem is because it is about hope. The same feeling of hope every teacher and school worker at the Homedale School District has felt as you walk through those doors over the years. And finally, today, we let go of you. And with you, you take our dreams for a better world. You take our hard work and preparation. You take the love and sacrifice we have put into our careers. You see, it is all part of a cycle. I am because you are. So as you go, be brave enough to see the light that inhabits in every person, the light of justice and the light of truth. But most importantly, be brave to see the light within you. You are meant to shine in a way no one else can, because you are unique. You have a part in this universe that no one can play for you. And if you don't do it, it would be a tragedy. I wish for you a journey filled with light, but I also hope you become that light for others. That light that allows others to shine. That light that drowns darkness. That light that brings people together and allows them to see each other's faces and teaches them that even though we are different in some ways, we all belong to that bundle of life. And with that, I say farewell to you. I love you. We love you. And we are hopeful for the future. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Correa. I share this a lot with a lot of the people that I work with. I share it with our staff all the time. I share it with, well, I stole it from my dad, to be honest. He told me a long time ago that you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. I'm thankful to be surrounded by guys like Mr. Correa and the staff that we have here in this Homedale School District. And that's what makes this place special, people like that. Before we get to the presentations of the diplomas, I'd like to take a few moments to say some thank yous. I think the speakers have done a great job of giving thanks. But at this time, I would like to identify some individuals that without their help, you all students here graduating wouldn't be here. And I know you all need to stand up and shake it out a little bit. So when I call your name or I explain teacher, custodian, bus driver, parent, please stand. So from the teachers, the paraprofessionals, the bus drivers, go ahead, start standing up. The nurses, the custodians, the cooks, the clerical staff, administrators, parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, school board members. They say that it takes a village to raise a child. Graduates, please take a look back and soak it in. You're only as good as who you're surrounded by. And here in Homedale, you're surrounded by a lot of positive people pushing you in a positive direction. Don't ever forget that. Thank you all. And now the time that we've all gathered here for this evening. In a few moments, we'll begin with the presentation of the diplomas. Superintendent Sauer will be calling each student individually to come up and receive it. Tonight, as we present the diplomas, we want this moment in time to be a special one for each and every graduate. So we ask that after each name is called and applauded, please keep the distractions to a minimum so that each name can be heard as they are called from the podium. Idaho Recognition Photography will be taking their pictures. After the ceremony, please feel free to meet with your graduate here in the grass area for further pictures as you celebrate this special occasion. And if we could get some help after moving the chairs back into the gym, my back would appreciate it. Class of 2022, it has truly been an honor and a blessing to have been able to serve as your principal for all 4 years of high school. My biggest hope for you as you enter this life after high school is that you continue to chase your passions. Find what it is in life that makes you get excited to get out of bed in the morning every morning. You have proven that you indeed have the grit that it takes to turn your dreams into reality. Superintendent Sauer, Chairman Shanley, and Board of Trustees, I certify that the graduates of the class of 2022 have met all the graduation requirements set forth by the Homedale School District and the state of Idaho. Mr. Sauer?
Allison Whitehead.